Okay, so I'm gonna be doing another tier list. So this time I'm doing well, scene artists this time. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm a little distracted because there's an ambulance outside of the apartment behind us. So I don't know what happened, but hopefully whoever's in there is fine. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I found this little scene artist tier list on here. So yeah, I also added a few extra artists here who I felt deserved to be on here and stuff that were not actually on here. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, so let's get into this. So, alright, 30 Seconds to Mars. So, 30 Seconds to Mars. So, you know, they have two S tier albums, that's for sure, but, most of the albums are not, but, honestly, I don't really care. But sometimes I will make exceptions for artists and, put them in one of my, top favorites and, S tier and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars is S tier, you know. So, yeah, unfortunately, their last two albums were pretty bad. Because they were, you know, different from their last stuff, so, yeah. Alright. Free or Free, S tier. I don't care what anyone says. It's my opinion, my list. I can like whatever I want. So, yeah. Alright, now we have, Barely Human with a 6. Goodness, this music's loud. Yeah, Barely Human, pretty good, so yeah, I don't know how many people call Barely Human a scene artist. I mean, they consider themselves to be a scene artist, but don't know how many people. Radio Music doesn't seem to think so, but it's whatever, right? I felt like Barely Human deserved a spot on here, so yeah. Alright, Abandon All Ships. I've heard one album from them. It was fine, not great, but yeah. A Bullet for Pretty Boy. I've never heard of them. I've never heard of A Burning Water either, or Adam Kills Eve. A Day Remembers Double A tier. Very good band. I'm gonna get roasted for putting them below Free or Free. Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a. Yeah, I'm gonna get roasted a lot here because there's a lot of artists I'm gonna put above some and stuff. So yeah. Right. AFI S tier. So good, dude. Even though most of their albums are not S tier, but you know what? I'm fine with that. Because AFI is awesome. Regardless. Yeah. Next up we have, what is this? A Heartwell Ending. Never ever heard of them. Aiden, I know most people don't like Aiden, but I think they're actually pretty good. I didn't really like their album Knives, because it was a little too anti-religious for my liking. I'm a Christian for reference, so if an album is too anti-religious, I'm not really gonna enjoy it too well. So yeah. A Kiss for Jersey. Never ever heard of them. Last Failure. A Last Failure. I've never ever heard of them before, so yeah. Alisana, or Alisana, however you say it, double A tier. Very good band. Same with Alexis on Fire. So yeah. Aliens in Me. Never ever heard of them. Ooh, All American Rejects S tier. So good, dude. Same with All Time Low. Absolutely fantastic band. Yeah. Their logo's pretty dark. It kind of blends in with the background. A Long Winter. I've never ever heard of them. See, a lot like Vegas. I don't know who they are. Amy Can Fly. Good for Amy, but I don't know this band. Or Amist. I don't know them. see, Anatomy of a Ghost. I'm gonna go double A tier. So yeah. And obviously, these bands ratings are gonna change and stuff as I listen to more of their albums and stuff. So yeah. An Evening at Elmwood. I think I've heard it. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I think I have heard them, but I have not listened to them fully. So yeah. A Perfect Kiss. I'm gonna go A tier. So yeah. A Place for Angels. I've never heard of them before. Armor for Sleep. That's an A tier for me. All right. Asking Alexandria. I'm gonna go S tier. So yeah. Although I've only ever fully listened to their first two albums when they were doing their little they were in their little metalcore phase and stuff. Nowadays they're more of like a alternative metal hard rock group and stuff. I'm sure if I listen to more of Asking Alexandria's albums, their rating will probably drop down to like maybe one of these two here and stuff. So yeah. Alright, A Skylit Drive, A tier. A Static Lullaby. I've listened to one of their albums before and it was really good. So S tier. Yeah. Alright, Asteria. I don't think I've ever listened to them. A Thorn for Every Heart. Never ever heard of them. Atlanta Takes State. I think that's it. Never ever listened to them. Attack is another S tier for me. Very good band. Although I was not a huge fan of the last album and stuff, but it's whatever. Okay, At the Drive-In. I don't know why At the Drive-In is here, because I don't think they count as a scene band. They're just your typical post-hardcore band. But, you know what? At the Drive-In is S tier. An S tier band, so yeah. At the Skylines. I've never heard of them. Alright, Attila. I know most people don't like Attila, but I don't really care. So, yeah, I think their music's pretty good. Although I hated their last album. Their last album, Concrete Throne, was terrible. Literally the worst metalcore album I've ever heard. So, yeah. A Vain Attempt, I've never heard of them. Bayside. That's a double A tier for me. My double A tier is for, like, bands I think are, like, great, basically. Like, I've ranked more albums a 9 out of 10 for them, so yeah, you get the idea. Alright, Before Their Eyes. S tier. Before Today. I'll be right back. Okay. Before Today is gonna be a double A tier, so yeah. Before You Fall, never heard of them. I never heard of Between Home and Serenity before. Big Time Crush. Sounds like a ripoff of another certain band. But these guys are actually pretty good. I'm gonna put them in a double A tier. Bleed the Dream, never heard of them. Bless the Fall. That's another S tier. Yeah. Blink-182, again, not seen. Not a scene band, but dang good. Very good. One of my top 10 bands, actually. So yeah. Blood on the Dance Floor. D tier, obviously. Terrible band. Terrible music. Stuff. Yeah. I love the electronic music, but the vocals and lyrics are atrocious. So yeah. Alright, Boys Like Girls, double A tier. Alright, Boys Night Out. I think I might have heard of them, but I've never listened to any of their stuff before. Brand New. That's gonna be double A tier. I'm gonna get roasted for all the bands I'm gonna be putting above them. And Bayside. And I need to remember. Brave Carolina. Woo boy. Oh yeah. S tier all the way. One of my top 3 favorite bands of all time. And stuff. Not really too into their newer stuff. But old Brave Carolina rocks. Let's see. Brave Electric, that's an A tier. Bring Me the Horizon, gonna go S tier. So, yeah. Also, I don't think Brand New even counts as a scene band either, so I don't even know why they're here. Well, then again, it says mall, emo, scene, so, I mean, that's what it says. Okay, well, technically mall, emo would not. Technically, Mall Emo would be more like the Mall Screamo or something. So brand new would not count. Yeah, I don't know. See, Broadway, I don't even know who they are. Oh, by Broken Side. Oh, I know what everyone's gonna say. I'm gonna get roasted for this, but I don't care. Broken Side is awesome. Yeah. Only reason why they're not S tier is because their last 3 albums were not that great. So yeah. Bullet for My Valentine. I'm gonna go S tier. Super good. Bullets and Elvidir, is that what that says? I think so. I've never heard of Burden for a Day either. Or Call the Cops. I don't even know who that is. Cash Cash. So I really love their album Take It to the Floor. Or Take You to the Floor, or something like that. Back when they were doing their scene phase and stuff. Yeah. Cash Cash kind of took the same route that Brief Carolina did, and they became EDM DJs. Sorry to say it, but their EDM stuff is not good. It's pretty bad. So yeah. Right, Casino Madrid. I don't even know who that is. Chiodos. I'm gonna go double A tier. Super good band. I don't even know who Choco Terra is, or I never listened to Circus Survive before, or Claps Caroline. Actually, I think this might be Bullets in Belvedere. Cobra Starship. So when I first listened to Cobra Starship, I was not the biggest fan of them, but now I actually think they're pretty good. I'm gonna go A tier. So yeah. Coheed and Cambria. I'm gonna go double A tier. Yeah, they're good. Colcon, I don't even know. I believe this is a colon open pen bracket. Or no, colon open bracket. I've never heard them before. Confide, I've never heard of them. I've never listened to Cookie Breed before. Crossfaith, pretty good. Nice Japanese metalcore. So yeah, they're 8. Good golly, my phone does not have the... Well, let me, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, my phone is not the best at when in a dark environment and stuff, so yeah. Right. Okay, I'm gonna trigger some people with this one, but I don't give a freak. Here's what we aim for is S tier. So yeah. It's my opinion, y'all. Same with Dance Gavin Dance. They are S tier. Without a doubt. Alright, I've never listened to Dance Party Dance Dance. Ooh, Daniel the Photographer. Pretty good. A tier. So yeah. Dashboard Confessional. Another A tier. So yeah. Who's this? Deadbeat Nightlight. Never heard of them. Design the Skyline. They're okay. Not great. Dividing the Line. I've never listened to them. Alright. Dot Curve. Pretty good. Although, I would put them in double A tier, but they have a lot of terrible stuff, so they have a lot of bad music. So, I'm gonna put them on A. So yeah. Drop Dead Gorgeous. Pretty good. So good. S tier. So yeah. Let's see. Dropping a Popped Locket. I'm gonna go B tier. Pretty good. Yeah, Destroy, Rebuild Until shows. Yeah, I've never listened to them before. At least I don't think. Dulcegonia. I don't know what that even says. Dungeon Elite. I never heard of them. Eat Me While I'm Hot. That's another S tier for me. Oh, I'm gonna get roasted for putting so many of these bands above some of these other bands. Well, no one's gonna roast me for putting Blended Dance Floor lower than any of these bands, because I can tell you they are pretty much the worst out of all of these bands. So yeah. Electric Callboy. I listened to one of their stuff before. It's good. I like it. So yeah. 11-7. Best Christian pop punk band ever. Yeah. I love 11-7. Sucks that Rate Your Music isn't too fond of them, but I don't care. They are awesome. Let's see. Emery. A tier. Well, let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, A tier. Alright. Enter Shikari. They're fine. Not great and stuff, but they're not bad. Alright, Air 37. Honestly, I might go S tier. Yeah. Escape the Fate, that's another S tier for me. Yeah. Although I haven't fully heard their other stuff before. So yeah. Okay, Etienne Sen. D tier. Not good at all. Everyone Dies in Utah, I've never heard of them. Eternal Voices of Orbits, I think that's what that says. Never heard of them either. I've heard a little bit of I Set to Kill, but not enough to form a rating. Veil Emotions, I don't even know who that is. Falling in Reverse, D tier. Music's not good either. Fall of Transition, I don't even know who that is. Fall Out Boy, oh yes. Yeah, boy. Fall Out Boy, S tier. So good, dude. They are awesome. Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Family Force 5. Literally my favorite band ever. I'm not kidding. They are my favorite band ever. Like, I think the reason why is because, like, they're such, like, a huge example of, like, my music taste. Like, and they sound so different compared to any other, like, Christian rock artists, you know? And also, what else? What else was I gonna say? Yeah. And they honestly, they kind of sound a little they sound kind of, in my opinion, they're kind of like a little, they're very different from, like, other artists I've heard, like, and then again, they sound like tons of other artists as well, like, Business Up on Party in the Back sounds like, kind of sounds a little bit like Limp Bizkit or, like, Rage Against the Machine in a way. One of their songs on there kind of sounds a little bit like Aerosmith in a way. And Dance or Die kind of sounds a little bit like if you took, like, maybe Daft Punk or Mindless Self-Indulgence and, you know, put the two together and stuff. But in a way, they kind of sound a little, they have some, I don't know how to describe it. They're a little different compared to them, I guess. Maybe it's the crunk beats or something. I don't know. They're just, Family Force 5 is just very unique in my opinion. Okay, Famous Last Words. I don't think I've listened to them. Fear and Loafing in Las Vegas. Also pretty good Japanese metalcore. I like them a lot. Fight Star. I don't even know who they are. Finch. That's double A tier. Play the Scene. I don't think I've listened to them. I have listened to Forever Sickest Kids though, and they are awesome. They're another one of my top 10 favorite bands. So yeah, I love Forever Sickest Kids. Four Letter Lie. I don't even know who they are. From Atlantis, I think that is. I don't know. I've never listened to them. Let's see. From Autumn to Ashes. Oh, hold on one sec. Okay, I didn't realize I had the music on, didn't have the music on loop. This music's from Paper Mario for anyone who wants to know. Well, it'll be in the description and stuff, so, yeah. Alright, so, A tier. From First to Last. That's another S tier for me. Yeah. Funeral for a Friend, that's double A tier for me. So, yeah. Yeah, same with Get Scared. Goodness. Ghost Town. I'm gonna put Ghost Town on B. They're good. Glassjaw. I'm gonna go A tier for me. Yeah. Same with Greeley Estates. Let's see. I don't know who Greta Knights are. Hadouken. I've listened to a little bit of their stuff before. They're fine, not great. Handshakes and high fives. I think I may have. I either have heard of the band or someone has said something like that before. Or I've heard someone say this before. I don't know. Hand to hand, never even heard of them. Hot Foreign Heights. That's a double A tier for me. So yeah. This list is so big. Helia, I never heard of them. Alright, Hello Goodbye. So they have one really good EP and one really good album. But they have two albums that are like C tier, not great in my opinion. So I'll put them on B for now and stuff. Hello Kitty Suicide Club. No, absolutely not. D tier. Not good. Her Words Kill. Never heard of them ever. I've never heard of Hey Caesar before. Actually, I may have, but I don't remember. His Statue Falls. Never heard of them. Hollywood Undead. I'm gonna get roasted for putting this above Brand New, Bayside, and Day to Remember, but I'm sorry. I just really like them. They're not better than Blink-182, if that makes anyone feel better. Hope Stylast. I don't know if I've ever listened. Hold on one sec. Okay, yeah, I have. I've listened to one of their EPs. So, yeah. So, yeah, they're gonna go there. I've never listened to Hope's Fall or Horse the Band. I Am Ghost I have heard before. It's a double A tier for me. So yeah. I Cry Wolf, I've never heard of them. I've never heard of I Explode Like. Never have I heard of I Have Clones or Incredible Me. I think I may have heard of them, but I don't remember. But I don't, yeah. I See Stars, I don't know where to put them. Okay, they're going on A tier. Okay, I'm gonna get roasted for this one too, but I don't give two flying flapjacks. I Set My Friends on Fire is incredible. So yeah, S tier. I Wrestled a Bear Once. I'll go A tier. So, Jake Wolf. Jake Wolf is kind of a mixed bag for me, you know. And stuff. I don't really like his, like, crunkcore or rap stuff very much. But he has a lot of good, like, acoustic music that I think is pretty good. So, yeah. Yeah. So, he's a C tier for me. Let's see. Jamie's Everywhere. I mean, Jamie's Elsewhere. I've never heard of them. Jay Bega. I might go B for Jay Bega. Okay, Jeffree Star. You can roast me for this, but, I don't care. S tier. Yeah. Job for a Cowboy. I like Job for a Cowboy. They're good. Double A tier for me, so yeah. Kids Bearing Arms. Never heard of them. I think I have listened to Kill... okay, no, I've never listened to them. Alright, Cora Rain. Very good. Very good. I think Cora Rain is pretty good as well. Yeah. And stuff. So yeah, S tier for Cora. Kuma Atka is also going to be S tier. So, I actually just happens to be friends with both of these two. Well, then again, I don't really talk to them that much though. So, yeah. Let's see, Light Skill Blue. They're fine. The LMFAO. Again, not a scene artist, but not bad. So yeah. What the heck is this? Love, Hate, Hero. I don't even know who that is. Made to be Broken. What do I think? I have to check. I'm gonna have to check my Rate Your Music a lot, so. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so Made to be Broken will be another S tier for me. Mario Killed Pikachu. Yep, that's the actual name of this band. Terrible. Absolutely awful. Matchbrick Romance. I've heard a little bit of them before, but not enough to form a rating. Almost said Mayday Parade. Maya Malice. I like her. I think she's pretty good. Double A tier for me. Mayday, cried the captain. Actually, maybe... I think I may have... Okay, never mind. You know, I did check, my rankings of some of these bands. And I already don't remember. So, yeah. Mayday Parade. Mayday Parade is another S tier for me. So, yeah. My Chemical Romance. If I'm being honest, I don't know if you could... I don't know... Would you consider My Chemical Romance to be scene? I mean, then again, lots of scene kids listen to them, so yeah. But My Chemical Romance is an S tier. So, yeah. Megan Dia, let's see, I have one album I've ranked a 7, one album I've ranked a 4.5, so I'll put them there. So yeah, because that's same deal with Glassjaw, so yeah. Metro Station. Absolutely love Metro Station. So good, dude. Yeah. 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 I actually heard, when I was at my, aunt and uncle's, new place, they were celebrating their marriage and also, like, you know, moving into a new home, and, they actually played, Shake It, which I was really excited about, because, oh, that song was good, dude. Midnight Carnival, I never listened to them. Millionaires, I'm gonna be completely honest, S tier for me. S tier, S tier, S tier. Say whatever you want, but they're amazing. Alright, Missing in Maryland. I gotta check again. Okay. Where the heck are they? Where the freak? Okay, there they are. Alright, they're gonna go in here. So, yeah. Monsters Scare You. Never heard of them. Motion City Soundtrack. I don't know if I would consider them to be scene, even though they do have some neon pop-punk elements, but I don't know. They're good. They're great, though. Murderer on the Dance Floor. These guys were like a short-lived deathcore band. They're pretty good. So yeah. My Sky, Your City. I've never heard of them. Oh, I never heard of Nivea Tears either. Never Shall Never. Absolutely S tier. Yeah. I don't know what the freak Never Shall Never did to Rate Your Music and Album of the Year, but they Never Shall Never. They can say whatever they want. Never Shall Never is goated. Same with Nicosaur. I've heard some people say Nicosaur is a crunkcore artist, but I don't see how. So, I also just realized how that sounded when I said Nicosaur. Sounds very wrong, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Not For Now, never heard of them. Nitro. That's an A for me. Alright, Of Mice and Men. That's another S for me. So, yeah. Trying to get through this as quick as I can, because there's over 200 bands on here, so, yeah. Alright, OMG. D tier. So yeah. Ode to Blood, never heard of them. Never heard of Unbroken Wings either. Or One Morning Left. Or Our Last Night. Don't think so. I never listened to Outline in Color. Or Palisades either. Paramore, on the other hand, I have listened to them, and they are most definitely S tier. Panic at the Disco. That's another S for me. So yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of S's and A's. So yeah. Yeah, same goes with Pierce the Veil. So yeah. Let's see. Play Radio Play. I'm gonna get A. Yes. Well. Alright, never mind. Yeah, double A tier. Alright, Poison the Well. That's another double A for me. So, yeah. What's up? Retrospect, I think. I never listened to them. I never listened to... What? How do you say this? S3RL. I don't know how you say it. Serial or I don't know how you say that. Let me know how you say that. Alright, Seosin. That's another double A for me. So yeah. Scary Kids, Scaring Kids. I think okay, they're going in here. Not a lot of B's, I will say. Yeah. Scotty Vanity's another S tier for me. So yeah. Senses Fail. I'm gonna go A. Let's see, Shoot the Girl First. Yeah, that, Sienna Skies, I've never listened to them, nor have I listened to Signal, The Escape. Silverstein, I have listened to quite a bit of them before. And, yeah, so, double A tier. I've never listened to Simon Said, or Sink the Ship, or Skiller, or Skip the Foreplay. What the freak? Sky Eats Airplane. They're okay. So yeah. Skyscrapers Walk Among Us. I've never listened to them before. Sleeping with Sirens. If I can get to the frickin' top faster. S tier. So yeah. Alright, Slow Motion Noise. I've never heard of them before. I never listened to Sunny before. Story of the Year. Yeah. A tier. Subscene. I'm gonna go, that's another double A for me. I've never listened to Sub 7 before. Suicide Silence. Yeah. Probably my favorite deathcore band. I don't care what anyone says. They're the best. And stuff. Yeah. It says... Take a... What the heck is that? Take a... Take something to Take something to Rainbow Road. I don't even know who this is. Taking Back Sunday. Again. If I can get up there faster. Yes. Taking Back Sunday is another S tier for me. So, yeah. Teen Hearts. I'm gonna do... Let's see, I'm gonna put them on, double A tier for me. So yeah. Alright, the Academy is... oh gosh. Excuse me. It's another S for me. So yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay then. Alright, so I'm gonna put the Amity Affliction on, A. So yeah. Now the Blackout. I wish I could scroll, like, while holding in one of these. So... yeah. So, S tier for that. Brownie, never heard of that. Well, actually, I might have. Never heard of the Bunny and the Bunny, the Bear. I listened to a little bit of the Cab before, but not enough to form a rating. To Captain Hates the Sea, I've never heard of them before, so. The Devil Wears Prada. That's a double A for me. Let's see, Fall of Troy. A tier. So yeah. The Glamour Manifesto. What was I gonna say? Okay. I think I have listened to the main. I have listened to the main before, but not enough to form a rating. Alright, Medic Droid. I should probably minimize the tab so it'll go quicker, I guess. So, S tier. What is this? The Party Foul. Don't even know who they are. I've never heard of, the PlayStations either. I was honestly kind of thinking of putting Owl City on here, but... I mean, like, I don't know if he really counts as a scene artist. I don't think he does, honestly. Even if scene kids listen to him, I don't think he counts. But Owl City would be S tier. So yeah. The Ready Set. I'm gonna go double A tier. Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. I accidentally switched tabs. I went to I clicked my Torno Archive tab. So yeah. What is this? The Roseville DK. I never heard of them. I think I've listened to the Somerset, but not enough to form a rating. Never listened to. I never heard of the title before. The Used. I've only listened to their first two albums, so yeah, they're double A tier for me. This Romantic Tragedy. I think I've only ranked like one of their albums S tier, so so you know what? I think I'll go there to A. The free there. Wait a minute. Free Lights Down Kings. I never heard of them. Okay, Fries or whatever. I do not think they count as a scene band. So yeah, but they're good regardless. So I'm gonna put them here. All right, Thursday. So yeah, Thursday is S tier. Tokyo Hotel. I know a lot of people don't really like Tokyo Hotel. I've only fully heard oh my gosh, I can't speak. I've only fully listened to one of their albums, so it's just an A, I guess. Trap House Rave. Not a fan. D. So yeah. Under Oath. double A tier. So yeah. What? Unicorns killed my girlfriend. Oh boy. They're not any better than Broken Side though, so yeah. Unleashing. What the heck is that? Unleashing My Demons. Okay, I've never heard them before. I never listened to Unwanted Superheroes either, or Vanna, or Violent Mouth either. I have listened to Watch Out, There's Ghosts. And I think they are amazing. So yeah. So yeah, sorry, but they're S tier. We Are Danger. I don't think I've listened to them. I've never listened to We Break Hearts Not Hymens. I think this is never. We Built Atlantis. I've never heard of them. We Came as Romans. I'll go A. So yeah. We Can Breathe in Space. I've never heard of them. We the Kings. That's another S tier for me. So yeah. Okay then. Yeah. When Amber Sleeps. I never heard of them. I never heard of When Reason Sleeps either. I've never listened to Whitechapel before, so yeah. Woe Is Me. So I wasn't a fan of their last album, but I really liked their first album. So I'm gonna put them on A for now. Alright, Dart Darling. XX Dart Darling. XX. Pretty much on the same level as Maya Malice, so yeah. Alright, Yashin, I don't know who they are. Yellow Card, pretty good. Honestly, I kind of want to go S tier. So yeah. Yesterday's Rising. I'll just put Yumi at 6, because I haven't fully listened to them. You and What Army? Last band on here. I can get there because enough A tier. Alright, well, that's my list. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you're offended that Data Rummer Bayside brand new. In Cambria, Get Scared, Chiodos. You give up. Let me know if you're offended that any of these bands are lower than like any of these bands that most people probably rank lower. But it's my opinion. So yeah, obviously, this list is subject to change over time as I listen to more and more of these artists. So yeah, and as I listen to more stuff by these bands, so well, I can tell you that I don't think any of these are gonna change at all and stuff. None of my B tier bands are gonna change. I mean, none of my D tier bands are gonna change. I don't think dropping Pop Locket's gonna go higher or lower. So yeah. Well, anyway, so hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. So yeah, see you guys next time.